Hi guys, and welcome to this pick a card tarot reading where we're going to be looking at the choice between two options. So option A and option B, you can think about anything. If you're thinking about where to move, if you're thinking about between like two jobs, two people, like whatever it may be, just take a moment to assign one option or like one choice A and one B, and then we'll take a look at what each of the situations may lead to, and as well as some oracle cards for guidance, with each of these three piles. I used my Cat Guru deck as the choices for this pile. So take a moment to ground yourself, take a few deep breaths. When you feel like you're ready to answer the question, like which option should I choose, you can go ahead and pick pile 1, which says Dick Whittington's cat. Seek your fortune in unlikely places. You're never more than 3 feet away from a rat. Or go to the big city and make it take notice. Option 2, Grimalkin. Never try to predict the outcome of a relationship. You may be disappointed. Look to the future, but remember to stay in the present and stick to your vision, even if those around you can't see it. And 3, Bastet. Again, my pronunciation is so bad. But demand to be worshipped, and you will be. The afterlife is now, and don't be afraid to use your claws to get to the top of the pyramid. So again, once you have let yourself be drawn to pile 1, 2, or 3 about which choice you should make, go ahead and check the description box for the timestamp that I'll leave for the reading, and I will see you at the timestamp. Okay, if you chose pile 1 or this little like hitchhiking cat, then welcome. This message is for you. Let's take a look at your cards and see what they have to say about the choice that you are currently making. Again, make sure to clearly define before we begin which option is A and which option is B, because we're going to look at the outcome for each of those. So for option A, the tarot cards that we have are the King of Cups, we have the Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. For option B, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. And we also have the Fool card. And then we can look at your oracle cards now, just about additional information or guidance about the situation. We have Saturn and Cancer for your astrological cards. We have Trust and Structure as well. And then we also have Saturn again, accomplishment, completion of cycles, duty, responsibility, governing time and matter, structure, achievement, commitments, boundaries, integration, restriction related to the world. You also have stalemate, standoff, no way out, non-committal, holdout, delay tactics, blocked, and refusing to compromise. And we have TikTok in reverse. So let's get into this reading for option A. Well, first of all, I feel like for a lot of you, this situation is looking at like something related to travel. I mean, the cat here literally looks like he's like packing up and leaving town. Talks about the big city. We also have Saturn twice. Again, Saturn's related to the World card. The World card often talks about travel. We also have the Fool card, which can talk about new beginnings. So I do feel like for some of you, you're thinking about like if you should move to one place or the other, or just a situation that would involve moving. One of these options might involve moving. But taking a look at the outcome for option A versus option B, with option A, I feel like you would be a little bit more stagnated. We have the King of Cups, which in this deck has these tridents that are blocking the cup. So I feel like this would represent a blockage of some kind. Like for option A, I almost feel like it would be like the more safe option in some ways, even though we also have the Seven of Pentacles, but it would result in a little bit of more of like a stagnation. Again, we have this King of Cups, we have the Hermit, and also the Four of Swords. So it feels a lot like there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of just kind of waiting around. Again, with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you don't really know what to do, so you do option A. With option B, we have the Hanged Man in reverse and the Fool. The Hanged Man in reverse to me always represents an enlightenment of some kind, a feeling like you're breaking free of your chains and just, becoming free. Same with the Fool card. The Fool card's all about being free, starting a new journey, and just feeling, like limitless, like you can do anything. So I do see you being very successful. I think with both of these options, you would be successful. Like it's not like one is a clear, like you need to do option A over option B, but with option B, I do feel like it would be a little bit more of a risk, and I do think you would get a high reward. I also feel like for option B, this is something that you wanted to do for a long time, or it's related to your past or your childhood in some way with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups can often talk about a person coming back into our lives from the past. And so here, with the Hermit card versus the Six of Cups, it's like here you're a little bit more on your own. Again, there's like guards are up, you're not quite as vulnerable. With option B, you have the opportunity to let more people in, and it's also kind of like a nostalgic thing in some way. Even if you've never gone to this place or done this thing or had this job, it's like this is something that you've dreamed about in some way, or that your intuition's been telling you something about option B that you should listen to. I think it's also something that would unleash a lot of creativity in you with this Page of Cups. And again, it's just like feeling young, like feeling carefree, feeling joyful, feeling like just free in a lot of ways. And I think with option A, you would end up feeling a little bit more stagnated, a little bit more confused about where to go. I don't know if it would feel exactly like the right choice, because with this Seven of Pentacles, there's like two options, like there's red and blue and the question mark, so it's like, did I make the right choice? Did I do the right thing? With option B, there's a lot more like carefree, joyful energy, and just like a really sweet energy. Again, you can do what you would like, but I definitely am seeing a really positive outcome for option B. I apologize for the siren. I live in Paris, there's lots of protests going on right now, so I definitely feel like Saturn's influence is stronger with pile A or option A as well. I feel like you kind of this feels more of like sticking in your same energy, and this feels more like doing something different to me. So I feel like with the structure and the stalemate card and also the Saturn card, it's like you've been working with the Saturn energy, you've been building something up, you've been accomplishing things, you've been sticking to your commitments, you've been like achieving things, and now it's the time to kind of have some fun and kind of take a risk and move away from that energy. With the Cancer card, I do feel like it could be challenge, like this kind of feels like leaving home in some ways for some of you, because the Cancer home. The Cancer card is closely related to the domestic field, to the home. So again, the way this feels to me is like this is like choosing to stay at home. This is like leaving, and this is saying like you've built an important structure, you've had really good experiences where you are, but it's time to open yourself up to new opportunities, new risks. Try something new, but you're going to be really successful, and you're going to be really emotionally fulfilled is like the most important part. And it's time to trust in the universe, and again, open yourself up is like an important message, both to giving and receiving. Here, I feel like this energy is a little bit more closed off. Option B is definitely more open, and because of that, you're receiving a lot of positivity. There's also there's a lot of emotion here. We have Pisces as well as Two Cups cards. So there's again a lot of like emotional fulfillment, whereas here like the energy is a little bit more blocked. It's a little bit harder to like feel those emotions. There's a lot of earth energy here with the Hermit, Virgo, Seven of Pentacles as well, and then the Four of Swords again is this feeling of stagnation. With the TikTok card in reverse, with the stalemate as well. Well, as we know on this channel, I like the way this book describes things, so I'm going to go ahead and read that message from the book. TikTok in reverse says, have you been feeling as if the clock is ticking and gotten a little nervous that your dreams are taking too long to manifest? There is nothing to fear. You will never run out of time for the important things. The miracles that are yours and yours alone can't be missed. Isn't that amazing? You're in such capable hands with guides and angels hovering in the invisible spaces, ensuring that your journey will be filled with all sorts of goodies. Let your anxiety be gently dispelled by your faith. Spirit will never deny you your highest good. All is yours in divine appropriate timing. You can relax. So again, like, don't feel like you may feel kind of stuck right now, but that doesn't mean that you'll feel stuck forever, because there's definitely a different energy in pile B. And again, just trust that everything is working on divine timing. Everything's meant to happen when it happens. There's no set, you don't have to do anything on anyone's schedule except for the universe's. The universe is definitely putting you on a specific path here. Again, I wouldn't tell you what to do, but I'm definitely seeing a really positive outcome for both of them, but especially for option B. So that's what I'm seeing for pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful or interesting or resonated in some way. If that did resonate, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Okay, hi guys. If you chose pile 2 or this Grimalkin card, then welcome. This message is for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your cards. My brother sat on these cards and like messed them up, so I'm just gonna kind of get them back in order. Again, make sure to kind of think about which option is option A and option B, because we're going to look at the outcome for both of them. So make sure you've kind of decided before we get into it which, like, what's option A and what's option B. So looking at option A, we have the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Magician. For option B, we have the King of Cups, the 3 of Wands, the Star card, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. And then for oracle cards that just give additional guidance or messages, we have hang on. Like I said, my brother sat on these, and I feel like one of these cards definitely slipped out. But if that is the case, then that was probably meant to happen. So we have the Moon, Luna, for your astrological card. We have support and boundaries for your oracle cards. We also have Butterfly, Metamorphosis, Time, Be Open, Embrace Change, Evolution of the Soul, and Reinvent Yourself. And then we have Building Blocks. Okay, so taking a look at what we have here for your decision ahead of you. In both options here, we have really strong cards of manifestation. We have the Magician and also the Star. Two of the cards I always use to talk about manifestation. With both of these cards as well, I see you building something. With the 8 of Cups, I see you walking away from something. With the 3 of Wands, I see you building something new. But there's definitely a sense in both of these cards of gaining a new perspective, or just bringing in fresh energy. With option A, I definitely see you leaving behind a situation that's caused you a lot of anxiety with the 9 of Wands. Leaving behind that situation for something fresh, something new, and manifesting, a new... I feel like for a lot of you, this is either a relationship or a job. It doesn't have to be, but I do feel like for the vast majority of you, that is like what you're asking about. So with option A, I see that the situation has caused you a lot of distress, a lot of anxiety. You're leaving behind for something new, trying to bring something different in. I do feel like with option B, it's kind of like staying in that same energy and again trying to develop and build on what you have with the 3 of Wands, the King of Cups, the Star, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Again, the Ace of Wands in reverse is making me think that this is not something different. It's kind of like reviving the passion that's already there. Both of these piles to me feel very achievable. Again, you have strong manifesting cards in both piles, so both of these options are very much within your limits in order to attain. Like, it's not like no matter what you do, you'll be able to bring, if you want something new, you could bring that new thing in, or if you want to build and grow in your relationship, you could do that as well. With the butterfly card, well, I'm definitely seeing a lot here about, taking steps towards something or building something or like evolving. Same with the Three of Wands energy. It's like leveling up. We have the building blocks card, we have the butterfly metamorphosis card, embrace change, and we also have the boundaries card as well as support. So again, both of these are good options. If you do choose to walk away, you're going to manifest something new, something that you've always been wanting. Or if you stay, you're going to be able to level up and have that metamorphosis and change with the person that you've wanted. So again, it's like this is a really powerful time for you related to whatever you're asking about. If you're asking about relationships, this is a really good time for you to be manifesting relationships. If you're asking about a job, this is a really good time for you to manifest a job. If you're asking about, just like whatever it is, this is a really good time for you to work on that issue. So whatever it is that whatever you choose to do, you're going to get your desired outcome in either one. Like either a new relationship that fits what you've been looking for, or being able to level up your current situation to fit what you've been wanting. And you have a lot of support from the universe. And the moon also talks a lot about psychic energy, intuition, just being in tune with your like divine self and the universe. So again, this is like a really powerful time for you to manifest. You have this Magician and the Star and the Moon. Like that is a lot of strong energy, as well as the King of Cups. A lot of really psychic energy. So pay attention to your dreams at this point in time, because that may give you some additional guidance. But the Moon also to me represents lots of possibilities. So here there are a lot of opportunities, lots of ways for you to go. It's not like there's one set path you need to follow. Again, either way you're going to be happy and you're going to achieve what you want. And the universe is giving you the support that you need to achieve that. But again, I am seeing a lot here about building towards something, but we also have the boundary. So it's like something needs to stop with this connection. Something does need to be walked away from, and I think you know what that is. But there's definitely a lot of other areas where this could be built upon and developed further, if that makes sense. As I'm sure you know I like the way that this book describes things, so I'm going to go ahead and read you that message from the book really quickly about building blocks. It says, you have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Again, I'm really seeing that whichever option you choose is really going to help build the foundation for what comes next in your life. If you choose to walk away from this person or this thing, this situation, you are going to bring in something that's going to be really important for your development. Or if you choose to stay and like level up in the situation, that is also going to be really important for you as you continue on your journey. Like whatever your choice is going to help, like you're going to build upon it in the future, and it's going to be what's what I'm looking for? It's going to be just like a significant part of your evolution. Again, with this butterfly card, like you're making changes in this situation, whichever way you choose. And again, I feel you're going to make the right choice with this moon card. Like you know intuitively what to do. You know what the right option is. You know what you need to do. And what you're going to do what you need to do. And that is going to result again in you leveling up, embracing change, evolution of the soul, and it's just going to end up being a really beneficial thing again for your journey. But either way, again, you're going to achieve what you want with the situation, and either way it's going to be a really good option. So I feel like really with this card, it's a lot about, or with this pile, it's a lot about reassuring you that either way you're going to be fine. Either option is a viable option, and either way you're continuing to evolve and Sorry about the siren. Either way, you're continuing to evolve, and the situation is helping you grow as a person. So that's what I'm seeing for pile 2. I hope that was helpful. Or provided some clarity or insights. If it did resonate with you, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Hi guys, if you chose option 3, Bastet, I'm gonna be roasted for how I pronounce that, rightfully so. If you chose this cat pile, then this message is for you. Let's take a look at your cards and see what they have to say about the choice that you're making. Make sure again that you decide which choice or which option is going to be option A and which one's going to be option B, because we're going to be looking at the outcome of both of those. So make sure that you have like a clear idea of which one's A and which one is B. So for option A, the tarot cards that we have are the Devil, we have the Knight of Swords, we have Judgment, and then we have the Ten of Wands. For option B, we have the Empress. I was like, wow, I did kind of a double take when I saw these cards. Damn, okay, yeah, we have the World, we have the Ten of Wands, and we also have the Ace of Cups. Okay, sorry, it was 11:11, so I had to pause to make a wish, but we're back. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups, and then we also have some oracle cards just for additional guidance as you make this decision. So if your astrological cards, we have Leo, we have Endurance and Birth, we have Elephant, Gentle, Lucid Dreams, Focus, Power, Wise, Supportive, Trust, Telepathy, and Wit. And we have Tower, which says standalone, guidance, government, hierarchy, corporate and experience, institutions, and erudite. We also have regeneration. Okay, so looking at these cards, okay, let's start with option B, because these cards are insane. You have the Empress, you have the World, and you have the Ace of Cups. So there's so much potential with whatever option B or choice B is. It's like the gift that just keeps on giving, you know, infinite abundance with the Ace of Cups, new things coming in, fertility, seeing progress, seeing the result of your hard work, and also being able to like take a break from work and feel like you're just enjoying your life, you know, feel like you're on a vacation and just kind of release a little bit. Yeah, there's this crazy energy with option B of just starting fresh, starting new, and it's like you get success after success after success with whatever you're like, I don't know if you're starting something with the Ace of Cups, or just kind of, you know, going in a new direction, but it's like you just are getting blessing after blessing with option B. With option A, I do feel like you're being called to go in a different direction. Like you're being called to not do this option. You can see there's like a little skeleton that's being called up into this radioactive cloud, and there's a clock here where it's almost the 11th hour, like it's almost time, you know, to go. We have the Devil card as well, which to me indicates feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like, again, like you know something's bad for you, but you can't get out of it. But this card's asking you to kind of snap out of that, energy and move into something lighter, something better for you. With this Knight of Swords too, it's like with this light bulb, I feel like you know what you need to do. You know that this is not a good situation for you. You know that you should get out of it. But with the Devil card, it's hard. Like it feels good. And, you know, change, even positive change, can be scary. And so even though I do feel like this, whatever you're thinking about with option B would be such a positive change for you, like I understand, you know, why it would be difficult to do that. We have the Ten of Wands in both of these, so I feel like there's been a lot of pain here. There's been a lot of emotional hurt, and there's definitely a sense of feeling overwhelmed. with option A, it's almost like you're giving in to that with like this phone call. It's like she's just letting herself cry. Like, again, nothing wrong with that, but it's like all these tears are going to extinguish all of the flames. It's like this is like almost giving into the energy and just kind of letting it burn you out, literally, like burning out these candles and just letting it extinguish your flame. Whereas with this card, it's like she's still going, even though it's challenging and it's hard and it's not fun. Like, she's still picking up those brooms and she's going. Like, it's not going to be easy to do option B, but there's going to feel, it's, even though it's not going to be easy, it's going to feel like such a weight lifted off of your shoulders. Like, it's just like instantly going to feel like a breath of fresh air. And again, it's like there's going to be positive thing after positive thing, and there's just going to be so much potential with whatever it is that you're starting or where you're going. You may literally be moving to a new place with the World card, but there's just a lot of positive things coming in for you. And again, I do feel like these positive things are going to kind of stand the test of time with this Tower card. It's like they're not going to crumble easily. I think you're also kind of being asked to go on your own way. Here there's 3 people, and then in these cards there's just one person. So you're kind of being asked, again, to stand alone, go in your own way, stand in your own power. With this Leo card too, it's like, be confident, know what you're worth, know, you know, what you should and should not put yourself through. With this Endurance card, like, you have the strength, like, you, the Leo again, you have the strength to get through whatever it is that you need to get through. You have the strength to make this difficult choice, to go for option B. Again, with the Birth card, it's like that endurance is going to lead to something new, something exciting, just a breath of fresh air, a really, really beautiful energy. Again, regeneration, new life, like being reborn out of the ashes is what it feels like. And with this Elephant, option B2 really feels like coming into your power in a really gentle way. And with the Focus power, it's like you can take the pain that you gained from the situation and use it to make something beautiful, and use it to empower and educate yourself and others with the Wise card. And again, with the Telepathy card too, I feel like, again, you intuitively, you know what you need to do, you know which option you need to take. And I would definitely be paying attention to your dreams right now, because you may be getting some intuitive messages through your dreams that could be kind of giving you some additional guidance from your spirit guides, because they're definitely trying to be supportive with this Elephant card, the supportive, gentle energy. It's like you're being gently nudged to get out of this A energy, this trapped energy, feeling overwhelmed, letting yourself be burnt out, and being led into this really beautiful Empress, World, and Ace of Cups energy, where it's just like starting new things, being successful, like your cups overflowing, just like feeling good about yourself and other people again. So I would definitely say you're being asked to leave something behind, to leave this trapped energy behind, and be brave enough to move into this breath of fresh air, and, you know, just kind of put your brooms down for a second and relax. That's what I'm seeing for pile number 3. I hope that was helpful or provided some clarity or insight in some way. If that did resonate, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. It would mean a lot. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.